Hello everyone, it's Miss Bulky here, and today I'm going to show you a different way to answer this type of ratio question. So I gave you a question that had a ratio with a bit of a twist to it, and I showed you one way of answering it. Today I'm going to show you another question and then show you a different way of answering it, because in math we know there's always different ways of answering questions. You may even have your own that you like best, but it's good to know many different ways, and then you're able to choose which one works best for you. Okay, so today we're going to do this time we're going to do the total number of cats and dogs in a room is 57. There is a ratio of cats to dogs of 4 to 15. How many dogs need to leave to get an equal ratio of 4 to 11? So first thing we need to do is we need to get our information, our givens. So we know that our total is 57. There's a ratio of cats to dogs. So this is our original ratio. So this is the original, is 4 to 15. So how many dogs need to leave in order to get an equal ratio of 4 to 11? So this is going to be our new ratio, okay? So we have our cats to dogs original. New is our cats to dogs, and we're wondering how many are required is our dogs, how many of them need to leave. So because we're dealing with leaving, we are going to be dealing with some subtraction. Okay, so now we got all of our givens, and we also have our required. So the first thing, like we did before, is we want to try to figure out how many original cats and dogs actually are there if we know that the total is 57 and we know that there's a ratio of 4 to 15. So in order to do that, we can do what we've been doing all along. Sure, why don't we take our cats to dogs, but let's take our cats to our total. Okay, because for ratios we can play around with what we're looking for. So I know my cats, there are 4, and my total, if we go back here, would be 4 to 15, so we have 19. And then that's going to be to our total, which was 57, and we don't know how many cats there are. So in this case, we can use our cross multiplication again, and we would get 228, and then my cats would be 12. So that means that my dogs would be 57 minus 12, which would equal 45. So let's just write that up here. So we now know that our original cats is 12 and dogs are 45. Okay, and so this is our original total. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. So what we want to do is we're going to create some sort of ratio. So I'm trying to find how many dogs left. So my ratio in this case, I'm going to change it to being my original total dogs, okay, to my new number of dogs. So if I know my original number of dogs, a total, and I compare that to my new total number of dogs, number of dogs, I should be able to figure out then how many left. So let's go walk through it. So I have my original total amount of dogs, which we know is our 45. And our new total of dogs, we don't know. So let's call X. So let X be the new total number of dogs. Okay? But we can make a proportional ratio to our original total of dogs. If we look here, we know that in our original total of dogs, we had 15. Okay? And then, so if I know I have 15 dogs, And I also know that some of them left, giving me now a total of 11. So that's my new total of dogs. So I compared the total ratio of before and the ratio of after to my actual numbers of dogs before to my new total of dogs now. Okay, so again, I can go through this by 15x equals 45 times 11, which is 495. So therefore, I can find out that x is equal to 33. So if I now know that x is the new total of dogs, this is how many dogs I have in total. So I want to know how many left. So if I take my original, which is 45, minus my 33, then I'm going to end up with 12. So therefore, 12 dogs left. Okay, so you can try using this, but compared to the other one that I use when I compared, actually, I think in the question it was girls to boys, and then X stood for the number that left. Well, here my X is the new total of dogs. So there's two different ways that I showed you to answer this type of question. So try them both out and see which one you like better. So hopefully you learned something. All right, enjoy your day.